These are the cores that I cut from that video of my foam cutting machine. And now that I'm done with my Firefly project and have a day of free time, I figured I would prep these and maybe build up some wings, because I am seriously thinking about rebuilding that blue and yellow one over there. Make another one. But today I'm going to show how you prep these cores and prepare them for skinning. Cores, when they're cut, I don't know if you can see it very well, they have little ridges from the wires, which is no big deal. Those sand out pretty easy. And I built a sanding block out of a piece of foam, and that's 320 grit sandpaper. Over sand, it'll ruin the shape. Trailing edge is important. Show you why. So when we're trailing edges, they're going to come together. Come together like that, and then what I'll do is I'll sand this flat and put a small block here to bring the tip back and dress it up a little bit. Okay, the next step, got the cores prepped. Now I have to get the sheeting prepped. So I got to sort through my wood because I want to make this one light. So I already sorted through these, but I'll show you basically what happens. Not that difficult, pretty easy, self-explanatory. There, that sheeting weighs about 1 ounce. And so does this whole sheet. I need about 10 of these to do these 2 wings. But I rejected these sheetings because they weigh 1.5 ounces. I want to keep it as light as possible. They fly better if they're lighter. Okay, I got the wing skins laid out. Now in the old days, when you used yellow glue or CA, you had to take a whole lot of time to get these joints just perfect. But now with the polyurethane glues that we use, these joints don't have to be absolutely perfect. Still want to get them generally tight. They don't have to be perfect like they used to be. Simple. Just turn the corner over and brush on some glue. When it dries, it will dry fairly easy to sand. It's not that hard to sand. Good for that joint. Now we just close the joint up. And we'll do this joint. And then we'll lay it down, let it cure. Make sure it's rubbed in real good, because that will expand. And lay it down. And basically that's it. Okay, I've got them all glued. Before I cover them up, I wanted to show, if I can, how this glue foams up. I got new stuff. I was going to use the old stuff, but there's no sense taking the risk. So, we use new stuff. We don't want to put too much of this on, because most of it I'm going to scrape back off. As soon as it picks up moisture, it starts to cure. already starting to foam, and it doesn't set up almost immediately. I mean, it starts to foam before it sets up, which gives you some time. Video stopped recording. Don't know why. Anyway, I was gonna do two halves, but I ran out of time. Stuff started foaming. You can see the foam coming out of there, so I'm doing one half at a time. So we'll give that a couple hours to cure. Alright, it's been a couple hours. Get the weights off. Sticky. Alright. Which is very simple with Gorilla Glue because it will fill up all the gaps. So I think we'll put the leading edge on. I gotta go find one first. Okay, the wing making progresses. I got the leading edge on there. I had no 1/4 inch left, so I had to stack 3 5/32 pieces of wood, and you can see the polyurethane glue just filling up the gaps, and it weighs hardly nothing. Alright, here's what I'm attempting to do. Is the wing cores that I cut are the same type of wings that fit that airplane. That wing. This wing. So I figured, since this airplane flies so good, why not build another one? The only problem is I lost the original plans that I drew up to build this one, so I'm having to measure and recreate plans, and then I'll have them. There it is. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I have this plane that I made a couple weeks, I know it's been a while now. Last summer I made this plane. I'm trying it for. These wings are so thick. Don't stall. But you get the idea. Now it's almost ready to switch over to sanding. And you'll have a nice wing. Alright, I'm about ready to quit for the day. I got the leading edge of the wing trimmed, the ends trimmed. I have to do that to the other half yet. Join the wings together, cut the ailerons out, figure out how I'm going to do the aileron controls. There's the other wing, pile of junk, kind of stuff. And that's what I'll end up with, hopefully, only a different color later.